Murderers are dangerous.
Hey there, folks. I'm Zerfall.
I'm the MysteriousJG.
And welcome back to the Crimson Diners, Crimson Diamond. Murders are indeed dangerous.
That's where we come. I like the Silver Diner. That's a chain around here. I've never heard of the Crimson Diner, but it's probably pretty good.
Oops, I almost left with this.
Before you leave the room, you return the saucepan to the cupboard.
Oh, you can't
Oh,
take
I wonder if
saucepans
the
with you.
saucepan is part of a in-room puzzle. Or
It
they don't
must
want
be.
you to have it elsewhere because you can use it to solve puzzles by hitting people. Whoa, did you like warp across the room? Oh.
I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh, we get to eavesdrop from the dining room. Oh, creeping.
You don't need to solve a puzzle for this one.
Father's will has to be Father's will has to be around here somewhere. Things would be so much easier if we could just find it.
I think I remember how we talked.
If the will can't be found, we might have to proceed as planned, take our chances. Is that how I talked last time? I think so.
That little digging hussy complicates things. Speaking of that, I found out something interesting recently. It could help us deal with her, but we'll talk about that another time.
There's a redheaded girl listening to us after all.
Join us on the next video when we talk about our secret plan. Good night, Mr. Shaw.
Good night, Miss Hobbs. Hobbs and Shaw. Is that the characters from the
It is,
the stupid movies about the cars? Yeah.
Oh, they
You know,
both are.
Transformers. Oh.
Good night, Optimus Prime. Good night, Megatron.
It's a movie about the cars. Megatron's not a car. Never mind. Just forget it. I don't know. It's not. We consistently record these videos on the same night of the week, and it's always at night. And every so often, I'm like, really, I don't know how you would do it, but we got to find a way to record this when I'm not like tired.
Closed doors.
Stop, look and listen, baby. I mean, your notebook probably has objectives for us. Is that a dead body in the bed or just some laundry?
Oh, I have to call it nap time.
But this isn't your. There is a person there. My goodness, no. If folks found you a bit annoying before, you'll never live it down if you start disturbing the people's sleep. Feel comfortable eavesdropping here.
I wonder why all her stuff is open. That's weird. All right, let's go. Leave her door open all night.
Voices.
The
door is locked.
Look, keyhole. Never used the word keyhole in the game. This one's
Maybe
still
a keyhole is 2 words?
He just left his own room open when he went to sleep.
He was really tired, dude. Corvus Shaw's nastily dressed in black slacks. Oh, Natalie dressed. Mr. Shaw, if you're nasty. His striped vest with metal buttons. He seems like a very clever sword with quite a sharp tongue. You can see why he gets along with Nessa so well. She loves that sharp tongue.
She likes the way he wears his black pants to bed.
Yes.
So is keyhole 2 words? I guess so.
I don't see anything noteworthy. It is 2 words, apparently. Or it doesn't even recognize the word. It's just like, just move on.
I knew it.
Your voice is near the doorway. Oh, she's in there. She's in there wrestling with the bathroom. Speakers are too far away from the door to hear them clearly. Perhaps you could listen at the door with an item that would help.
If I can figure out what to use, maybe someone else would know. If I can't,
Use isn't used in this game, ironically. With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the boudoir door. Let's have a look.
Monsieur, you are truly wonderfully helpful. I cannot thank you enough.
I'll do what I can.
Mon Dieu. Hey, does your voice change since the last time you spoke to me?
Sorry about that. But you know we gotta go slow. The pamphlet says so, right?
It does, more's the pity, but I think it's working.
We gotta find this pamphlet.
Hear some muffled cries. She gotta keep it down, especially tonight. So many ears around, some of them assisted by glass.
You're right, of course, this must remain our little secret.
Voices go silent for a little while. All right, think we're done here. I got to ski-daddle before Mr. Richards finishes his drink and comes to bed.
Of course, merci, Jack. Your days are not so very long. That is not the only thing that is long about you.
You got that right, and I'm not done yet. Having all these folks in the lodge, I gotta work that much harder.
I'm sure that will speak on soon. Everything will be back to normal.
I hope so.
Bonne nuit, Jacques.
Bon nuit. You hear
Here.
footsteps coming towards the door. You get hit right in the face. Think quickly, you duck behind the big blue chest.
I wish I had one of them big blue chests.
Well done.
Well done. Man, if I ever knew that someone was listening, I would have to murder them so bad. After waiting a few minutes, Margot leaves her boudoir and heads downstairs. You manage to sneak across the hall to your bedroom. Man, that could have been a stair climbing puzzle. What an intriguing night this has been. Outstanding. Fantastic detective work, Nancy. You're a natural. You're also like rocks.
Whew. I'm exhausted. What an interesting place this is. It's too bad Kimmy and I have to leave on the train tomorrow. Later that night. What?
Whoa. Chapter 2 excursions! You know, it's weird. You didn't get a chance to say your prayers before going to bed and then pray to Nixon.
Oh, Nancy, I'm all ready. Let's go.
I wish we could stay here longer. It's such an interesting old place, and such intriguing folks.
I know what you mean. I eavesdropped on other people in the house having sex than the ones you eavesdropped on. I can see that you need a minute. I'll meet you at the front door, Stimpy.
Thanks, Kimmy.
I really shouldn't have this voice. It's gonna stick around though, kind of like the voice of the guy from. Oh, never mind. I don't even remember the name of the LP.
Kyofu no
Yeah.
Monster.
Biomonster, yeah.
What a particular place.
Peculiar. Game is autosave. What a lovely place. What a lovely face. Living it up in the Hotel Canada.
Now, I'm going to open this door and see if there's a pamphlet.
Perhaps in the toilet.
Oh, she's sitting right there. That's why we can't ever sit there.
The boudoir transports you to Fin de Ceci, Paris. It's a shiny, opulent, perhaps slightly tacky, and very, very pink. A mirrored vanity is the focal point of the room. Exotic perfumes hover in intensely localized clouds that you can almost see. Every moment serves air currents that bring new scents to your nose. A doorway to the south leads to a walk-in closet. The doorway to the north leads back into the master bedroom. A powder compact is on the vanity. This is getting into like Margot is here. This is like Infocom levels of description here.
How are you doing today, Margot?
I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, mademoiselle. I need the handyman to come check my pipes, if you know what I mean. I'm about to exit. I'm coming down with something, perhaps.
I hope you're feeling better soon.
Merci.
Mercy. Type ask about, not talk about. What the hell? EGA-style.
Jack is so helpful. What will we do without him? I'm sure if you just ask, he'd be happy to help you too.
Ooh, interesting.
He's got a lot of stamina.
Sure. Whoops. I'd be happy to help. What can I do?
Did not swing that way. Please change the flypaper. It can fit no more flies.
Sure, that's what I meant.
Of course.
That's the kind of thing I'd do for you. I didn't see flypaper. We're looking for a flyer, but you're being asked to fix the flypaper.
Mademoiselle Mappel, I wish I knew.
That would probably be her generic response to ask about something they don't have a response for. Last night. Thinking about last night.
What's the main guy? Do you know what? This will show us. Here we go. We got Albert, Corvus. All right.
I like how you start typing ask and then you back up. It's like
it's just as many characters do. Backspace and space.
He seems very serious, yes, and not very friendly. There.
I could pass for French if I needed to.
Oh, mon cher, he is under so much stress right now. If only there was some way I could improve his mood. Yes, I've just thought of something, but never mind about that.
Ooh.
Oh, prayer, if only I knew. I've never seen the lodge so tense. I do not think it is very good for my health. My stomach feels a little funny. I'm afraid I will not be joining everyone for dinner tonight.
Not that that matters, because we're obviously leaving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope you feel better soon.
I sure hope that you did not end up on some kind of car on a rail heading for the exploded bridge. It will be a shame for you to die horribly.
Ask about Kimi, because there's no particular reason she would know anything about Kimi.
She seems a bit shy. Also, why does she talk like Ren Hoek or that guy from Casablanca? A sour old woman.
What else did we have left here?
Nathan. Yeah.
Nathan is committed to seeing this land return to his family. I think he's afraid Evan will leave the land to me should I outlive mon cher.
Uh-oh,
which
is there a
I
reason?
Certainly will.
Apparently there's a reason why she might not.
Oh, she's complaining about feeling sickly.
If he is a friend of Nessa's, I do not want anything to do with him.
Fair enough.
You want to go into the bathroom and see if she's using the flyer as toilet paper? That is not the bathroom, never mind.
Just keeping things clean.
Thank you, I forgot to flush the last time I used it.
I hear voices in this near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about.
At this point, they're just... With the help of the drink glass, you can hear a conversation behind Albert's bedroom door. Because I get the feeling that maybe your government doesn't want diamonds to be found in Canada. Market competition, eh? Why don't you just get on the train back to Toronto this morning and enjoy the city and write your report from the comfort of a Ritz hotel?
Toronto.
My treat, what do you say? Oh, it's some kind of reporter guy. He's probably spying on Nixon.
Mr. Richard, I am appalled at your suggestion. Your man Jack will bring me back to the lodge, else you can expect a visit from the authorities.
But I doubt your bosses will care if your visit is less than hospitable. Got my eye on you, Albert.
He's got his eye set on him.
You hear heavy steps coming towards you. Thinking quickly, you hurry back to your room as quickly as you can.
Phew, that was a close one. I think they've both gone downstairs by now. I just want everyone to know that I've been in their room. Oh, we can look at the book now. Whoop.
You can't use bood. The titles are in Charbon, so you can't read them. But from the pictures on the cover, you surmise they are about minerals. Geology, mineralogy books look as good as new. There's something here about mocking ihre eigene Wurst. The water glass and pitcher are set on Albert's nightstand. What a thoughtful and hospitable touch. This is amazing. You can use that to listen really well.
Polished and sparkling to Jack's high standards. Maybe if you haven't picked up a glass yet, this is your chance to get one.
I like how you just kind of walk right into the wall there on the wrong side of the door.
It's how I roll, unfortunately. Anyone? Oh, I was gonna.
See, are you ready to go now?
Yes, I think so.
I've taken all the required actions. I listened to all the required conversations. You and Kimmy followed the dirt path of the carriage house. You find yourself falling behind as you marvel at your surroundings, the first time you've seen the grounds of the lodge in daylight. You're my greens of every shade, excuse me. The trees are taller than most buildings back home. Not a comment on the game, I'm just tired. They stand densely in the countless numbers as far as your eyes can see, swing slightly in the breeze. As you near the carriage house, you can hear the distant roar of a waterfall. The land feels alive, not like Toronto. There you are, come on now, we gotta make this train. As you drive off in the Row-mobile.
Right, let's go.
Jack drives you and Kimmy and I guess that other guy back to the train station. The car ride seems a lot shorter this time, maybe because you can see your surroundings.
Oh, there's a bird's nest in the O.
Wait here, I'll go and check the telegrapher so you need the station. You wait in silence. Early morning in the deserted town is so quiet it nearly makes your ears ring. Wait, what? Did you just hear Jack gasp?
Jack's taking quite a long time in there. I'm going to check on him.
What happened, Jack? You fall in? Whoa, hey, I told you to wait outside.
What's going on? He's murdered the guy that runs the machine. But he still comes and checks it every day.
Jack looks agitated. He stuffs a strip of telegraph paper tape into his pocket, then shoves you onto the train tracks.
What's wrong, Jack?
Jack, would you like to save? We're going back to the lodge. Bridge is out. Don't know how long.
Oh dear.
Oh, by the way, are any of you folk know someone called Carl? Karl Marx? Well, never mind.
Why do you ask, Jack?
Telegraph in the station is for him. It was printed off on the machine after my message, so I cut it and pinned it on the board outside, or rather inside. That's how messages get passed on to people in this area, and also in this time, 21st century gamers. It's a decent system.
Well, I'm going to send a message to my superiors. Wait here. But I don't want to wait.
Don't you dare go inside. We didn't make art for the inside.
What happened to the bridge, Jack?
An accident. The train can't get to Crimson. Looks like we're stuck with you for now. I suppose I could just let you off to live in the woods. Jack looks over at Kimmy. Twisted grin on his face. Looks like you got your wish, eh? But like I said before, leave the cormorants alone.
Hey, Kimmy, leave those cormorants alone.
Kimmy flushes but keeps quiet. You stand in a tense, awkward silence until Albert reappears in the train station's doorway.
I'm ready. Let's be off.
And you leave them minerals alone. We don't want you out of towners looking at our cormorants and minerals. The journey back to the lodge is so rushed and bumpy, there are times when you're afraid you'll bounce right out of the automobile. It's far too noisy to even attempt conversation. Albert leans back in his seat, impassive. Kimmy, whom he'd come to believe was a kind and quiet sort, looks pretty nervous, and maybe even a little angry.
She's the one that bombed it.
Jack is mostly silent. White-knuckled hand wraps around the steering wheel. I think Kimi's going to turn out to be the murderer, even though there's been no murders. You realize you don't really know any of these people. Kimi in particular is really starting to piss you off.
I can't let myself be distracted. I have a job to do, and I'm feeling strong. Beaver Lumber's going to help me along. When I get back to the lodge, I'm going to
I don't even know what that's a
work.
reference to. I don't even know what that's a reference to, but I enjoyed it. Been a long morning. I'm going to put the kettle to boil if any of you want some tea. Don't you dare follow me in there and find out where the tea's
I want to know where that tea is.
You hear Jack mutter something under his breath about needing to see Evan. If you only were holding a glass up towards him as he mumbled.
After I fetch my field kit and change into my field clothes, I'll be commencing my field work. Please do not disturb me or field disturb me.
Do not. Yes, that's a must say that. Damn it.
I'm going out to get a breath of fresh air.
Breath full of-
Cormorants be damned.
A breath full of cormorant. Well, I guess I have my work cut out for me.
I'm not sure what that work is, but
I still wonder what happened with my kit on the train. Well, I certainly can't dwell on that.
I am going to mention it here so that the player will remember that it's important.
Yep. To obtain samples, I'll need a few basic tools. A geologist pick, or something similarly sharp and strong. A hammer.
Like Jack's dick. Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. She was talking about how handy he is, and
A hammer that when used with the pick will help me chip off some samples of rock. A small shovel to dig into the riverbed. A streak plate to test hardness of the minerals I find. Something made of porcelain would do the trick.
sorry about that. You can edit that out if you want. I won't even comment on the hardness of things.
The minerals.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jack mentioned that cormorants like to nest on the cliff faces. That might be a good place to get a sample. He also said to leave them alone.
No, don't you leave them cormorants alone.
I should check on Albert's fieldwork. Maybe I can learn a few things. Oh. I hope I can finally do a bit of digging. Literally. Anybody talking here? Nope. Well, do you know what we have to do? Once we get something to test the hardness of things, we got to use one of these almonds on it. We should have been offering people almonds this whole time. Is there anything in this room? Oh, there's a shovel.
It's the final puzzle of the space bar. You find out that the evil, transforming, shape-killing alien murderer guy is allergic to almonds.
Yep. This shovel may be useful, but it's way too big and heavy for me to carry around. Maybe I can find something smaller that will suit my purpose. It's too easy.
I mean, you can make Kimi carry it for you. She could be like your companion in Fallout. You just use her as a mule. Cupboard. You even have a special animation for it.
There's nothing.
This cupboard contains the blackest of all presents for the darkest of all bass players. Is that a broom? That is a broom. Search cloaca. The wardrobe contains a stack of old cracked flower pots, a broom, and an empty key. You would think the flower pots would be made of porcelain, maybe.
That empty key is even
an empty keg. Empty keg, excuse me. You can't think of a reason to take the dusty flower pot, even though he specifically said you needed something made of porcelain.
You know, it's not porcelain.
Or maybe they're not.
It's
they're
terracotta.
Not, yeah. Terracotta. Oh, like it's a statue of like one of many, many statues of an ancient Chinese emperor, huh? Variety of tools are hanging from nails. Jack must use these. Never mind. Just forget it. Yeah, that isn't here. You see no need for that.
I was hoping there'd be.
Have a good pick.
I'm stuck on that door.
I think the tool shed would have one of the tools that we said we needed, but. Hey, your voices again. You failed the puzzle because this time they're right next to the door and you go deaf from listening using the glass.
With the help of the dream
Anyway,
glass, you can
drink
hear a
glass
conversation
here,
behind the sturdy door.
So it's a problem. Could things get any worse? Who could have done it?
Who would be capable? I don't know. Burn the tape. Tell no one. Keep an eye out.
You got it.
You wait a little longer.
Wait a little
anxious,
longer. Anxious for more details. Yeah, go for sure.
Strained to hear more of the conversation. What could have Jack learned from the telegraph tape? You were so deep in thought that you failed to hear the footsteps approaching the door.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Loitering around outside doorways? Get!
Eek! Sorry.
I'm gonna throw you in the dungeon. You don't have the keys to get out, but there is a loose brick you could press.
All right.
And then
what do we
Kiwi
got?
could stay in the dungeon instead of you. Nothing for my loose brick in the dungeon.
We got our eavesdrop.
Fine.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. I just can't find it. Will. I'm looking through our notes here.
That's right. You're a Hugo's House of Horror kid. So
I didn't want to grow up. I'm a Hugo's House of Horrors kid.
I don't want a good game. I'm a Hugo House of Horror kid.
What does the telegraph tape say? Obtain 3 samples. Okay, so we need a small shovel, a streak plate, a pick, and a hammer. Okay. I'm sure we'll find those tools
Dealing
around.
with Margot. Ooh.
Yeah, and Evan wants no diamonds to be found. Okay, so when we come back, folks, we are going to continue our exploration of Tool Town. We got to get some tools. We also should be able to go outside by now too. So we'll have to.
You got to find Tooled Up, the GTA Vice City store that basically existed only so you could buy chainsaws. But I feel like next video, with a little luck, it could be hammer time.
Ooh. See you then, folks.
Bye.